Welcome everyone to the inaugural season of the Husqvarna SUV Cup. As the title withholds, Husqvarna is the main sponsor and we're gonna be racing SUVs. Format is simple, 5 races, qualifying for 5 minutes, no penalties, 10 points handed out each race. You can see how the points spread from 10 to 1. 5 stages, Highlands short, 5 laps, Magione 5 laps, Monza 1966 Junior Course 5 laps, Silverstone National 5 laps, and the final leg is in Nürburg on the Nordschleife, the endurance variant with the GP track. 18 racers, 4 different makes, 5 different models. We got the Porsche Macan Turbo, Lamborghini Urus, Audi Q7, Maserati Levante S, and also have a couple of Touaregs here. More notable drivers, we got Driving Jesus participating. He's a true legend. I mean, just a name around the racing circuits gets people trembling. We have Crash Valdenaro, a well-known, unpredictable driver. Grandpa Woofy, a legend, just, enough said. Mr. Sponge, he's another wild racer, well known for his wild style of driving. Last but not least, Nikolic Filipolai, sponsored by the VW factory. Last minute entrant, he was struggling to get his budget together, but the VW decided to give him factory backing. This is what the series will hold. Let's move on to the first race, which we will be having on the track Highlands Short. This is the setup, and let's go to the first race. Alright, qualifying is kicking off. All the drivers are relative unknowns. First time on this track. So let's see how it goes. I don't have huge expectations when it comes to this race and the qualifying, so let's see how I fare. I suppose there's gonna be heavy traffic in a second here, which is not gonna make the qualifying easy, but let's see how it goes. City circuit. Never driven one in this game before. I'm used to having a bit of runoff, so it's definitely gonna be a bit of a challenge. Only 5 minutes to get to know the track and post the lap time, so it's gonna be tough for me to make much happen, and I already lose some speed coming to the main straightaway, but okay, I got some front markers here. Can kind of copy their line if I need to and post some time. Oh my goodness, and I'm breaking myself out so bad. One thing I promised is that I won't restart. I mean, I'm gonna be as shit as I am, so I'm gonna suck it down. However badly I perform, this is what's it gonna be. I forgot to add that Macans and Levantes are like the junior series, and Q7s, Uruses, Cayennes, and Touaregs are the main series. So let's see who's the overall winner and who's the winner in the junior series. Okay, bit better, but still having a tough time controlling the Macan. Let's try to stay behind this Urus here. Maybe I'll get a somewhat decent lap in. Of course, with this city circuit, maybe the power difference that the Levantes and the Macans have compared to the more powerful cars is not that bad. But yeah, he's capping me pretty nicely here. Obviously I'm not the fastest too. At least getting into some rhythm here. Okay, it's not too bad anymore. Got some trajectories down, so 100 meters, brake about here, about 70 meters in. Okay, it's not that bad anymore. This car obviously understeers like hell. If you're on the throttle, it really helps this Canter turn. I'm gonna say it's questionable. Is it really this bad in real life? But who knows? I've never driven even a sporty SUV in anger. Any SUV really never driven in anger. Okay, at least I'm not getting blown by anymore. So we can only lift here. We're at the last place, and we're second to last. Okay, that's an improvement. Last 30 seconds, so I guess we get to finish this lap. Some traffic behind. We're holding somebody up. Oh, and now we're overshooting it. But I'll take all the practice I can, like I said. Just gonna keep it real as it is. Okay, we're keeping up with this Q7 at least for the second here. He should get away from me on the straightaway, but in the corners, in theory, I have a lighter car, but as you can see, like understeer is real. We got a contender here, another Cayenne which we can't compete with on a straightaway, but he pits in. I'm gonna finish the lap, and I'm second to last. Okay, this is how the qualifying went. UG there. First, Driving Jesus, Crester Valdonado, all in Urus's top 3. Mark Dale 4th in Cayenne Turbo. K Tony 5th. Grandpa Wolfie qualified last in the Levante. Well, like I said, Macan Turbos and Levantes are not that fast. I'm not sure how Ho Chi qualified 6th. And yeah, I mean, the rest of the field makes kind of sense. Volkswagens are a bit slower than I thought, but let's go on to the main event here. And let's see what we can make happen. Since I'm 17th anyway, I mean, expectations aren't too high, but we're away. Let's try to find that inside line. Oh, already contact. Oh, when I spin it. Yeah, and that's what happened. And Grandpa Wolfie has been blocked. Okay. Gotta struggle to turn around here, and there went our race. But let's see, we got some catching up to do. Like I said, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. This is how it is. Let's try to catch up with the front runners. Which is unlikely. I mean, even if I see Grandpa Wolfie again, it's gonna be a bit of a surprise. A bit overly aggressive into the first corner, and it really punished me. But we're good. Let's hope that the guys up front are racing a bit and you stay on the track more or less. And I mean, we can gain some places here. Can't really miss the braking zones in these because they love to slide wide if you're late on the brakes. Trying to squeeze some performance out of myself. as we saw from Ho Chi Minh's qualifying time. There's definitely some performance in this vehicle, but it's just the driver. It's the driver that's not good enough. And we're dead last. It seems that we're not gonna see any racing today. Like I said, I was even surprised that I qualified ahead of someone. But Grandpa Woofy must have been caught up by some traffic or something during qualifying, because he's already gaining some places. He's already up to 15th. And I'm still struggling here. But it's a learning experience. It's a learning experience. That's how I'm gonna rate it. It isn't as such in real life too that you just come in and start winning. And I'm really struggling here. Trying to get into some sort of a rhythm, but to no avail. Okay, we got 2 laps to at least set a good time. To show that I could have raced in the ideal conditions. Too late on turning in here, but okay. I just wanted to say that overall not a too bad of a lap this far, but now we're definitely not going fast. But I'm getting decent lines before the race ends, at least. If I can put together a good lap. That's all I want from this race. Now, I mean, is it even a race? Not really. I'm just lapping alone, way off the pace. But I'm improving. Yeah, definitely not that slow anymore. A couple of corners here that I can't really nail. Again, this one just struggling to fight with the understeer. I'm playing with the controller, so I'm getting a whole lot of understeer, and I can't really control it anyway. I think we're moving a little now. Let's try to nail this lap until the end. Scotland welcomes me. Not a bad lap. I mean, I screwed up the last corner, second to last corner here, but overall not a bad lap at all. It took me about 10 laps to nail one, but we finally got it. And what are the results here? Yuji Ida takes the win. Driving Jesus and Crashter Valdonado second and third. All 3 in the Urus's Urusai. Mark Dale 4th in the Cayenne Turbo, and K Tony 5th, and I'm dead last. I mean 17 seconds behind 17th, and even my lap times weren't competitive. So it's gonna be a tough series for me. But this was the first race of the Husqvarna SUV Cup. We got a lot of learning to do. Lot of learning.